There is where I work.
Locked down and working from home, Craig Zimmerman gives 110% to get his job done.
Here is where I set up my laptop.
Craig is a behavioral sciences enforcement analyst with the California Department of Consumer Affairs, also known as DCA. Like thousands of other DCA employees, Craig is still working round the clock to make sure consumers don't fall victim to dangerous or deceptive practices.
I'm even accessible over my work hours just because, it's all about integrity.
Juggling the workload away from his familiar space at the office has been challenging, but Craig has risen to the task.
Everybody's been absolutely working diligently in order to see what we can do to continue providing that exemplary service that we kind of hold ourselves to.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Rick.
Rick Lopes, who often handles public events for the Contractor State License Board, is now cooped up in his house.
The thing that's the most difficult is that feeling of being disconnected. We're real lucky. We've got a close-knit group in our whole board. We have daily conference calls.
Rick and his co-workers continue their special bond by sharing recipes, pet pictures, and garden tips. Still, they're focused on what's becoming a new normal for contractors.
We're expecting to see some sort of a downturn in the number of licensees. So what we're going to try to do and have a real focus on making it easier or giving every opportunity for somebody who wants to get their license to be able to.
Natalie Boyer, who helps with continuing education for chiropractic licensees, grinds through her day with some background noise that she's not quite used to.
So there's a lot of construction noise, a lot of lawnmowers.
That's not stopping her from making sure consumer complaints are processed.
I'm the one that manages the email and the general email and our social media, so I'm very much able to gather that information, communicate that over to our enforcement unit. So we really try to answer all the questions coming in. There hasn't been any lapse in communication with our providers, with our licensees.
With DCA employees adjusting to stay-at-home orders, some say they miss their coworkers and life at the office. But telecommuting for them has actually worked.
We're really seeing that the telework really can be done. I think once eventually this is over with, we see the other benefits, whether it be, less time you spend on the roads, so there's going to be less traffic, less pollution.
It feels good when you've proven yourself to your executive team that they're allowing you to telecommute.
It just means a little bit more phone calls, and everything is able to proceed just as smoothly.
For the Peel by DCA, I'm Sherry Gyro.